Live from downtown Spokane, this is 4 News Now at 6:30.
Families continue to deal with higher prices on gas and groceries. Some worry a recession could be on the way.
Economists say this is not a time you should be panicking, but you might want to sit down and go over that family budget. Vanessa Perez here in studio with how you can prepare.
Experts say the driving factor of this potential recession is inflation. While concerns over the possibility are growing, some aren't too worried about what could be next. Streets are bustling with people. It's a sight you may have not seen 2 years ago. As families deal with the fallout of the pandemic, economists say there's potential of a recession. Michael Goff lost his manufacturing job during the pandemic. A recession is the last thing he wants to see.
I've had a lot of people I've talked to lately, two friends and ex-coworkers are kind of in the same situation, and it's, in my opinion, not looking so great.
But for others, like Elaine, the potential is not concerning.
I have kind of been affected by the previous recessions. I have never really gotten to a place where I am, financially stable, financially secure. I'm not in a place I can pay off my loans. I'm not in a place where I can really easily get a house.
Grant Forsyth, an economist with Avista, predicts that this would be a milder recession with a slower recovery compared to the one we saw in 2008. The biggest culprit, he says, is inflation. Central banks globally are raising rates and slowing down the economy.
And that's probably what's really putting us at risk right now for a recession is central bank policies trying to rein in inflation.
But there's ways to better prepare for the possibility. Sit down and look over the family budget. If you have short-term debt like credit cards, pay them off.
People get into trouble during a recession because they go into that with a lot of short-term debt that becomes maybe hard to pay, especially if they lose their job or have reduced hours.
When it comes to the housing market, experts don't predict prices will slow. If you want to switch careers,
make sure you do your homework. Look at the industry that you're thinking about switching to and look at statements from CEOs and so forth about where they think their hiring is going to be in the future.
Economists say it's hard to pinpoint when a recession will hit, but the probability of one has doubled since earlier this year. Live in studio, Vanessa Perez, 4 News Now.
Vanessa, thank you.